Gamedestroyerstv, welcome to the show. Dogpaw here, and welcome back to the Grand Tour. Yes, we're into Season 2. And today, we're looking at a farm called Cantabria Infinite, or Cantabria Infinite, something like that anyway. I can't exactly pronounce it. It's quite a large map. You may notice the odd little lag spike as I'm driving around. And I will be referring to this map quite often because there's a lot on this map to cover. The first thing is, over here we have our silo unloading area. I believe there's a grain silo loading area. I'm not entirely sure. It's not actually stated. But also you have this loading area over here. Let me open it up. Got some lovely creaky hinges. Sounds like something out of a horror movie. And then you have this here as well, this tech farm. And you can actually power this on. Which is really cool because it's got like a operating system. And then it has everything that's in the silos, which is a really nice touch. The only downside is it's not in English. Producto. I'm not sure which language that's in, but soja, I'm guessing soya. Yeah, there's a multi-fruit map as well. So now, farm wise, equipment wise, to start out with, you're actually quite well equipped to start the game. You open this shed up. Quite like the sliding noise, even though the metal sliding noise on a wooden door is a little off, I think. Start over here. We've got a couple of water pallets. I'm not sure if those are just static objects laid in, so we've got a wheelbarrow. It's nice that there is a little bit of set dressing going on, so it's a nice touch. Now we have a nice starting tractor, Fend 313. You got a chopper, lifter trailer. I never remember the name of them off the top of my head. Hell, I'm a farmer as well, or ex-farmer I should say. Grain trailers, you got pressure washer, slurry tanker, seeder, harrow, plough, some weights, another tractor as well, Fend 720 this time. You got a front loader sitting over here as well for the Fend. And out here you get your combine. So you actually get quite a bit of starting equipment, which is pretty handy. So there's a lot of crops about. I'm not entirely sure what the crops are, as I say off the top of my head. Let's see, is it listed on here? Animals, finances, vehicles. There's all these. As I say, it's a multi-fruit, so there is quite a few various crops you can harvest on this map, even beer and things like that. So you can do production stuff. There's pallets and whatnot you can make. There's a lot to do on this map. Anyway, let's jump into our Jeep. You may recognize this from... Well, you actually won't recognize this because this video will go out before the mod shot, so make sure and check out the mod shot on this Jeep. And we're going to head out of the farm this way. Right, make sure I've got the map up. And we're going to go out, and to the right is a gas station. So we're not going to go to it, but we're going to go left and then right. The first right to take us round to the first sale and production points. As I say, there's a lot of land. You're not short on things to be able to do on this map, or buy. You can buy a lot of stuff as well, so that's honestly a good thing. As you see, every just so often there'll be a slight stutter on the frame rate. Whoa, we bounced the back end. Just every so often a slight little stutter, but that could be because I'm recording. It could be because the map's loading in just that much information at one time, so We come round through this little town here. It's well signposted and down on the coast. Really nice landscaping on this map. It's not completely flat, which is a nice touch. So, down here, let me pop it open. We have a sail point, a sail material, and of course a grape factory. Yeah, as I say, you can see the little bits of stutter every so often, especially when we're in near some of these sail points and things like that. I think there's the grape factory by the looks of it. Slide this door open, and this will have its sail point and whatnot in here where you drop the grapes off at. Should be over here for them to be processed. Now, talking about grapes, we're going to stay on this edge of the map and we're going to head back the way we just came and head up towards the vineyard that's on this map. Also take us up through the forestry area, I believe, or near the forestry area. That's one thing I wish there was a different way of them doing on the edges of the maps, is that flat paneling, but that's standard farming simulator stuff. Everyone that plays it knows that kind of flat screen effect they use. I just would like to see it a little different. I like how they've used different textures on the road surfaces as well, just to roughen things up. Some of the transitions could be a little smoother, but this here's the felling area for you to get all your wood for making your pallets and things, which is decently populated with trees. Not too over the top, but at the same time not too understocked that you'll clear the area out in no time flat. Although of course you can replant trees, so. Then, how far up are we? Now there's just a storage area up here in the cutting area where you can store your some of your equipment at least. Okay, we'll continue on right now. I know it says cutting areas is down here, but that's actually the lumber mill itself. So you can take your timber here and whatnot and get it processed. And then I want to go right. Getting lost on the map already and I'm hardly even started. That's it, there is a lot of stuff on here to actually see and do. So if you're looking for a map that's got a lot of lifespan, I would definitely recommend this one for that purpose. Now we're going to head up this hill here and you will see the vineyard. You harvest your grapes here, buy them, and I believe you'd pull it. Oh, I knocked over the side. I believe you just pull in here to be able to buy them, so I think it's all automated on the actual harvest, which is a shame. But now then, we're going to head on down into the main town here, which is downhill. So I'm basically going to take a straight shot through just to speed things up a bit, avoid the roads a little while we head towards town. Whoa! Major jump. Down in the town there is a ton of stuff. We have warehouse space we can use. There's lots of sale points and whatnot. Hey, bring up the map. So the warehouse here for storage. There is plank. I believe there's a pallet production facility. by the looks of it. It's all overlaid with one another, so it's a little awkward sometimes to read the legend on the map, unfortunately. Another point of sale there, which is pretty standard. There's the biogas plant to the right there. I'm not going to cover those because those are all pretty much standard stuff. Now you've got an apple orchard down here. You can get your apples and whatnot for cider and beer and whatnot. You've got a little kind of storage area around to the right there. Let me take a quick spin through the apple area here. I believe you bring pallets to these to get the apples, so it's what I could make out when I was checking this out. But I mean, I could go on for ages on just going around every single little piece on this map, but I'm not going to do everything, but I'm going to cover most of it. In the middle here you've got a whole bunch of stuff which is such a mess of icons and writing, it's nearly impossible to read. There's a sugar factory here. Latest factory. I'm not sure, as I say, some of the things I couldn't understand when I was reading them and whatnot. You probably have to figure them out. Wish there was a way of getting mods that would translate them into full-on English, but it'd be helpful for us English-speaking people. Down here we have the beer factory, the brewery, and of course it's a San Miguel brewery. You bring in your product and take a finished pallets sale. And then we have an agro shop in here. It's actually got a point of interest on it, so let's pull into the agroma and see what it says. Seeds and fertilizer. Simple. Now there's tons of fields as well, as you can see round about as I'm driving around. There's tons of fields you can buy. So we're going to head down this way to the green, not the greenhouses. We're going to head down to the liquor plant first of all, and then we'll cut back across. As I'm just giving you a general tour of this map, there's just way too much to include in one go. If I was to cover every little detail, this grand tour would be about 40 minutes long at least. As you can see, lots and lots of interesting features, and that lag that I was getting earlier seems to have smoothed out. It may have been just the map going through its loading, I'm not entirely sure. But down here we have the, as they put it, liquor factory, the distillery, and I believe that's on our left here. There's also a sale point, I believe, so yep, there's the distillery. A lot of these buildings, as I say, they have a little bit of difference on the layout. Laid out nicely though, so you can actually come in here and it has what you need to harvest. Potatoes, I'm getting potatoes, lupulu, pellets, and it produces a pallet of liquor and residue. So wherever lupulu is, I'm probably butchering that, I have no idea. Empty pallet. Ah, here we go. Resources. Empty pallet, hops, sugar pallet, potato apples, and it produces chaff, a liquor pallet, and empty pallet, empty. I'm finding that's an error there. So it produces something else as well, but it requires a lot to actually produce just some liquor. which is once again nice. This is actually probably a good map for a multiplayer setup, I'm guessing. Where do we want to head? I'm going to cut through this field because I want to head across this way, right past where the cow farm is. And there is olive trees on this map as well. There's actually, you know, quite a selection of varying products from the multifruit to harvest just for starters, before you even get into any of the other types of stuff. That's interesting. The cattle farm is completely set here. It's around, oh, it's pasture land. It's actually marked pasture land. Okay. It's quite a nice building as well for them. So I think that's one of the cattle farms. It might be the sheep actually. Then we have greenhouses down here. Now these produce various products once again. I've got to jump out and open this gate. Nice wooden creak to the gate. And I believe in here, once again, you got to bring in pallets to get the products. So those of you that have played multifruit with pallets and that know more about that than I do. But as I say, there is just so much stuff round about on this map. There's the sugar factory? Yeah, sugar factory. Let's hop out and run in here. It might actually give us a similar... No, maybe not. I'm guessing it provides sugar cane and pallets, and it produces sugar pellets. And probably chaff. So lots and lots and lots of things to do. So there's your basic tour of this map, and I'm going to end this up here because we're running up to 18 minutes already. So I will be back tomorrow with another mod shot, and I'm not sure what other video I'll do. In the meantime, support Lambo Mods, support Gamedestroyerstv, and till next time, stay safe.